Taurus, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to weekly reading for you for the 1st to the 7th of August 2022. No particular subject, we'll take an issue, something you're aware of, something you're not aware of, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end there'll be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, or even your North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your second house, this could be for you. Once again, thank you for the continued support, likes, shares, subscribes, comments. Does wonders for the growth of the channel. It's the easiest way to support the channel. It's very much appreciated, so thank you very much. And the description box has all the information you need. Links to Vimeo and Patreon for the extended, website link for private reads, and Instagram link for photos of the spread. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome. So, are you feeling the energy of the triple conjunction in your sign? We're obviously building up. It goes exact on Sunday, so the day before this, well, depending on where you are in the world, crosses into the 1st, so big changes possibly, new beginnings, fated with the wheel, wells, and the 5 of Swords. Okay, as long as we don't fight it. Okay, leave conflict behind. Okay, let's see, let's do 3 more. Okay, Taurus, beautiful. The 9 of Pentacles. You could have your Venus in Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but 9 of Pentacles is financially free, financial independence, confidence, feeling good on your own. You don't, feeling confident that you've got this by yourself. It's also, when it comes to spirituality, it's kind of like my attainment. Because 9s are all about the self, really. 10 of Pentacles is like the culmination of things, but the 9s are about that self leveling up. Okay, I'm actually seeing something now that I saw in a meme, and I'm looking at these as kind of steps. So the meme itself showed like a ruby, zircon, diamond, whatever you want to call it, at the top, and somebody at the bottom, and left hand side was the same picture, right hand side. They were both identical, but the steps were bigger, looked really unobtainable from one point of view, but when you broke down the steps it was much, much easier. So there could be something where you really try to pursue your highest achievements, capabilities, etc. But you might be trying to take giant leaps instead of small steps. Let's see. Something we're aware of. Yep, it's all about ascension. Something we're not aware of. Recent past. Advice. Potential outcome. Okay, it's annoying because I can feel like I'm just repeating myself all the time. Alright, I'm going to be searching for the 8 and 9 of Swords, and I'm doing it on purpose. So we've got the 9 of Coins, what we're, like I just said, taking the little steps. What we're aware of, judgment. This is ascension process. This is hearing your call. For some of you, you might be frustrated about your path. Sometimes your path is just to be you. You might be one of these that affect other people's energy. So, which can be frustrating if, for example, you're on a spiritual path and you're trying to work out what it is. Sometimes your spiritual path is to be you. You're a type of person that walks into a room and energetically affects the people around you. And just being in your presence raises vibrations, which can be frustration because you obviously want to be, no, well, I need to be doing something. What who do I need to heal? Who do I need to? Everybody's different. Everybody has their purpose and their, and for some of you, if you're connecting with this, your energy could just be it. You raise your vibrations to a level where you affect others. So maybe instead of searching for the answers of what you need to be doing, your answer should just be, let's just raise my vibration. Okay. So the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Hanged One. This is you just relaxing, letting be. The Ace of Swords, Death, and the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Just letting things end, letting all negativity end around you, and just being yourself is going to be your path. What we're not aware of is the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords, it made me smile at first after having just done the little talk of taking the little steps rather than the big steps. Seven of Swords can be shortcuts. So let's not jump and climb these big stairs. Let's just take the smaller steps. In the recent past is the Three of Swords. So there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain in your past. There's no two ways about it. Perhaps that you're not willing to let go of. And I've done a reading for Aries this morning, and something cropped up with them about changing the narrative. We all have wounds, we all have scars. If we change the narrative and we look back on the wounds and scars, if we look at our scars and see the pain, like I said to them, we might as well be getting the surgeon's knife and reopening the wound. If we look back on our scars and see the healing, changes everything, because you've not cut open the wound again, and you're looking at it from a different perspective. Your advice is the Six of Swords, and how many times have I said it? I feel like I'm just a repeating, continuous motion here. But the Six of Swords is moving away from transition, moving away from past, moving away from the Five of Swords. What jumped out earlier, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Swords, moving away from conflict. The whole idea of the Six of Swords is to get to the other side, to get to the island, which we're clearly heading here. You might be into canoeing or paddleboarding. I love paddleboarding. But yeah, the whole idea of the Six of Swords is a transition, is to get away from the Five of Swords, is to get away from the old energy. But when you get to the other side, you've got to leave the Five Swords in the boat. The only sword that you take with you is the Ace of Swords. Pardon me. And the whole idea of that is to just continue forward with clarity. If you do that, if you get to the other side with the Six of Swords and you leave the Five Swords in the boat, continue with the Ace of Swords, you sidestep. We're talking about taking shortcuts here. We sidestep the Seven of Swords, which is deceit. We sidestep the Eight of Swords, which is being stuck. We sidestep the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety. And all these three swords are based on the past. So if we can let that go, we change everything, and we stop hugging the cactus with the Five of Cups at the outcome. For some of you, there could be some sort of sad news in your environment here. Six of Swords and the Five of Cups can indicate some sort of sad news. So if you are going through anything like that, which life is full of changes, and if you are going through it, my heart goes out to you, and you will get through this. But there's a real kind of need to be proud of how far you've come. Judgment and the Five of Cups, for me as a reader, is always a combination that says karmic lessons learned and passed. You've dealt with this. You've dealt with the conflict of the past. You've dealt with these Five of Swords already. Don't repeat the process. Was it Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, but not of outside events. And when you kind of realise this, that's where your true strength comes. So always remember, you co-create with the universe. If you want a little peek at your future, look at your current emotions, thoughts, the things that you're entertaining in the present. If it's negative, you know, we've got some possible negative aspects coming in. If it's positive, fantastic. Change the narrative. You've got that opportunity now. You have the power over your own mind. Okay, so let's see what the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords wanted to say to us. So the 8 of Swords is with the 8 of Cups and the King of Swords. And the King of Swords and the 8 of Swords are kind of seen like as some sort of therapy. So maybe just, if you've got any of these emotions that still start, talk it out. Therapy could be literally a friend. Therapy could be, but don't, you know, we've got the 4 of Swords straight after the King of Swords here. You know, get permission first. Don't just dump everything, you know, on somebody. But therapy could be a licensed practitioner. It could also just be like a journal, you know, your own little world to just write down your thoughts, and then that's it. It's not carried in your body then. And the 9 of Swords. Nine of Swords is wedged between the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups, you know. Again, we've got them stairs leading to the top. We can cut this short by leaving the past behind. Okay. So yeah, if the past is no good, and past can be past disappointments in yourself. You know, for me, the 5 of Cups is always that stop hugging the cactus card, as my wonderful teacher told me. It's so true. It is so true. Okay, always remember the 2 cups standing. 2 of Cups is partnerships, it's balance, it's harmony, it's a loving relationship. Very much positives can be made from this. Okay. And again, same in the Aries reading. If we look at the solfeggio frequencies, 3 of Swords, 9 of Coins, 6 of Swords, 396. 396 hertz is liberation from shame, fear and guilt. Okay, let it go. The past is done. Okay, don't open the wounds. Whether this is people have done it to you, or you've done it to others, or you've done it to yourself, whatever it is, let it be. Okay, in your extended, we'll concentrate on you. We'll do 9-card spread, past, present, future, positives, negatives, next steps, and see what comes up. Okay, if you can join me, fantastic. If not, look after yourselves. Who have we got? We have Venus in Virgo, we have Libra and Scorpio. Oh, my memory's going now. 3 of Swords, Sun in Libra, very strong Libra. 6 of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. Pisces, Scorpio, and they are Taurus. Next to the 5 of Coins, which is Mercury in Taurus. Okay, look after yourselves, and I'll see you next time.